Hi, I'm Joan, and I should have a name tag.
Oh, you mean this is instead of service? Is that it?
How are you? I'm Tim.
It's not listed that
Tim
way, so I
Donahue.
wasn't sure.
We recently moved to Lincoln. My niece from Minnesota and my brother-in-law. Yes, we came to do Christmas Eve service.
See God, see God. See God in different ways.
It's a meditation, it's a walking meditation.
You can feel it, you want to see it. It's easier to feel it. Well, unless you look at nature. Yeah. This is what it is.
I think I see. Oh, we came from
Came from stars. I don't know that. I just know what it's like to do.
Well, I think she's going to be around
Okay.
That's what I read. No, until she we talked about her and she got out of work.
Okay, that's what I understand. I was just thinking, no, I mean,
It's just kind of amazing.
yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Are you enjoying your life in Wonderland?
Oh, okay. So you see a baby coming through.
Our lives. Something through the process.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Maybe it's more.
It's beautiful and refreshing.
Guess you probably have to be a little further out.
People who come here are not interested in hearing people generally. No, it's genocide.
On the table last night, what is
Yeah.
here, like, mine was,
Well, there's other places that people like, Ukraine is one of those big wild countries.
Oh, really?
just the whole sort of conversation. Because it's.
I don't mind. My sister Teresa's
That was kind of like being
Okay.
so where you were half on the side.
Yes.
Sitting on this chair.
it's kind of interesting.
Sit up, back, back.
Destroying yourself.
Yeah. She's,
Oh, yeah.
So the library is
grew up. She was with
Well, it's absolutely. take over people's land, not use it.
A lot of sort of power liners, like of course, people and get them to sell it out. And we have very circles, being playing, and
Oh, 'cause
but the trouble is, of course, is that it's power liners, and so you get all these people that are very there's too many people.
you guys,
God, I think.
you didn't see the pictures of all the houses that were destroyed? Yeah, so there's lots of others. Well, I would
I mean, it's brutal. But my point is
Yeah.
that just like in Israel.
Welcome to our meditation Sangha. This has become
Thank you.
a tradition over the years. It's an opportunity to greet the new year mindfully. It's an opportunity to give the ministers a deserved rest after the very hectic holiday season. So welcome. What we will do today is what we do every year at this time. We read from the Native American poem "Braiding Sweetgrass." We will sit for about 20 minutes. We will do a walking meditation through the sanctuary, and the rest of it we'll introduce as we go along. So welcome.
Thank you. Okay.
We are Ben Wells and Joan Kimball, and we lead the weekly meditation here at the First Parish on Tuesdays, 4 to 5:30, and everyone's welcome to come. And our practice is based on a Buddhist teacher named Thich Nhat Hanh, who is a monk from Vietnam, and he came to age in the Vietnam War, and he did everything he could to bring peace, and he believed in not taking sides but working for peace, and he went all over the world working for peace. And he is our teacher, and he says that you stick to your root religions but come and add Buddhism to it, and so the mindfulness practices. And it's very nature-based, which I really love, and it just fits so beautifully with this Native American prayer that we're going to do today. So as I reaffirm Ben's welcome. And we're going to do walking meditation, and I would like to just, some of you may not have done it. There are 4 ways that Buddhist meditation practice occurs: standing, sitting, walking, and lying down. And today we will do 2. We will do sitting and walking. And this is the very precious practice of Thich Nhat Hanh's Sangha, because the breathing and the walking, the breathing connects the mind and the body. So when you can be mindful of each step, you're in a very good place to connect. And all of these are practices that give us an opportunity for life. We can choose to take them whenever we want. So when we walk, we try to be very mindful of our breathing and of our connecting feet to Mother Earth. And this is Mother Earth for today. So just walk as mindfully as you can and feel the ground or the floor under your feet as you walk. And in the church, you'll feel a little movement of the floor, which I always love, and you'll hear maybe a little creaking. But just walk. We walk very slowly. And some of us have sort of a mantra that we say. You can say, I am home, I have arrived. I am home, I have arrived. Or you can connect it with your breathing very clearly. In, out. In, out. And if you go to the grocery store and start buying what you're going to buy after the thing, you can say, oh yes, I'm doing out on the infoot, and you can just immediately come back. And some of us do like to walk with someone we're missing. It could be someone that lives in California that we haven't seen. And it could be someone who has transitioned to the next life. And so we can say, Dan, I walk with you. Dan, I walk with you. So there's no right way to do it, but it just to be as mindful and connect as you can. And we do use bells here. And so Ben, for the guided meditation, will sound 3 bells. He invites the bell first, so no one, including the bell, is startled. And then to end, he will sound 2 bells.
In the tradition, they say it's polite to wake up the bell first. They say it's polite to wake up the bell first. It also helps people not be startled.
As we begin, sit upright and both feet on the floor, and be relaxed and upright at the same time if you can do that. And as we meditate, we will start out with breathing. We breathe all the time, but being mindful of breathing is sort of different. So as you breathe in and breathe out, and as you breathe in, you can think, breathing in, and as you breathe out, you can think, breathing out. And I will do a guided meditation today. So I'll say something, and you can either meditate as you are accustomed, or you can meditate on the words that I'm giving you. So in with the in-breath, and out with the out-breath. And we will do this silently. This is Thich Nhat Hanh's meditation with Mother Earth. Breathing in, I'm aware of how interconnected we are with Mother Earth. Breathing out, I am aware. Breathing in, Breathing in, I'm aware of our precious connection to water on our planet. Breathing in, water. Breathing out, water. Water in, water out. Water in, water out. Breathing in, I am aware of our interconnection to the sun, our precious sun that makes our planet possible. So breathing in, I'm aware of the sun's fire. Breathing out, I'm aware of that fire. In, fire. Out, fire. Breathing in, fire, and breathing out, fire. precious air. Breathing out, I'm aware of the air. In, air, out, air. In, air, out, air. Breathing in as we sit in community, we are aware that this is a precious moment. A breathing in, precious moment. Breathing out, wonderful moment. And we will breathe silently until Ben sounds the bell. the sound of the small bell, we'll stand. And it's our tradition to bow to each other. And you can bow one time to the whole Sangha, and then the third bell, we'll do the walking meditation. And Ben is going to lead us. And then, so we all follow Ben. And so the secret to making this a success is you follow the person on your left. Do what they do, unless they do something strange. So.
I'll say something about the walking meditation, which is that at some point you'll notice something is not the way it should be. The person in front of you is walking too fast, or too slow, or someone is coughing, or it's too cold in the room, or you forgot to turn off the headlights on your car, or whatever it is. When you notice you're not doing anything wrong, that's why we meditate, to notice.
I forgot to say, we stand behind our chairs. What I also forgot to say, if you'd rather just stay seated, feel free to do that.
Now we'll just share our names, just your first name and your town. I'm Joan.
Dan in Concord.
Judy Lincoln. Janet Lincoln.
Annie Lincoln.
Mary Jo Lincoln.
Tom Weston.
Elida Carlisle.
Patrick Carlisle.
Ray Lincoln.
Debbie Lincoln.
Ava Minneapolis.
Tim Lincoln.
Tad Minnetonka.
Elise Lincoln.
Rebecca Acton.
Chris Concord.
Christy Lincoln.
Karen Lincoln.
Jeff Lincoln. Ben Lincoln.
And we are now going to read the Native American prayers of gratitude. And this is a traditional prayer of the Native Americans. And this particular version was found in the wonderful book by Kimmerer, Braiding Sweetgrass. Braiding Sweetgrass. And we have a bit of sweetgrass in the display in the middle, which is braided. Somebody gave it to us several years ago. So what we will do is we will each read a paragraph. So each read just one of the little paragraphs. And if we'll pass the mic and read it a little slower than usual, because sometimes if you read really fast, people can follow it. And so we will go. If you prefer not to read, just skip it. But it's just, it's a lovely time to be together and with nature and with the Native Americans.
Today we have gathered, and when we look upon the faces around us, we see that the cycles of life continue. We have been given the duty to live in balance and harmony with each other and all living things. So now, let us bring our minds together as one as we give greetings and thanks to each other as people. Now our minds are one.
We are thankful to our Mother, the Earth, for she gives us everything that we need for life. She supports our feet as we walk about upon her. It gives us joy that she still continues to care for us, just as she has from the beginning of time. To our Mother, we send thanksgiving, love, and respect. Now our minds are one.
We give thanks to all of the waters of the world for quenching our thirst, for providing strength and nurturing life for all beings. We know its power in many forms: waterfalls and rains, mists and streams, rivers and oceans, snow and ice. We are grateful that the waters are still here and meeting their responsibility to the rest of creation. Can we agree that water is important to our lives and brings our minds together as one to send greetings and thanks to the water? Now our minds are one.
With one mind, we honor and thank all the food plants we harvest from the garden, especially the three sisters who feed the people with such abundance. Since the beginning of time, the grains, vegetables, beans, and fruits have helped the people survive. Many other living things draw strength from them as well. We gather together in our minds all the plant foods and send them a greeting and thanks. Now our minds are one.
Standing around us, we see all the trees. The earth has many families of trees who each have their own instructions and uses. Some provide shelter and shade, others fruit and beauty, and many useful gifts. The maple is the leader of the trees. To recognize its gifts of sugar when the people need it most. Many peoples of the world recognize a tree as a symbol of peace and strength. With one mind, we greet and thank the tree, life. Now our minds are one.
We gather our minds together to send our greeting and thanks to all the beautiful animal life of the world who walk about with us. They have many things to teach us as people. We are grateful that they continue to share their lives with us and hope that it will always be so. Let us put our minds together as one and send our thanks to the animals. Now our minds are one.
We put our minds together as one and thank all the birds who move and fly about over our heads. The Creator gave them the gift of beautiful song. Each morning they greet the day and with their songs remind us to enjoy and appreciate life. The eagle was chosen to be their leader and to watch over the world. To all the birds, from the smallest to the largest, we send our joyful greetings and thanks. Now our minds are one.
We are thankful for the powers we know as the four winds. We hear their voices in the moving air as they refresh us and purify the air we breathe. They help to bring the change of seasons. From the four directions they come, bringing us messages and giving us strength. With one mind, we send our greetings and thanks to the four winds. Now our minds are one.
Now we turn to the west, where our grandfathers, the thunder beings, live. With lightning and thundering voices, they bring with them the water that renews life. We bring our minds together as one to send greetings and thanks to our grandfathers, the thunderers.
We now send greetings and thanks to our eldest brother, the sun. Each day, without fail, he travels the sky from east to west, bringing the light of a new day. He is the source of all the fires of life. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to our brother, the sun. Now our minds are one.
We put our minds together and give thanks to our oldest grandmother, the moon, who lights the nighttime sky. She is the leader of women all over the world, and she governs the movement of the ocean tide. By her changing face, we measure time, and it is the moon who watches over the arrival of children here on earth. Let us gather our thanks for Grandmother Moon together in a pile, layer upon layer of gratitude, and then joyfully fling that pile of thanks high into the night sky that she will know. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to our grandmother, the moon.
We give thanks to the stars who are spread across the sky like jewelry. We see them at night helping the moon to light the darkness. When we travel at night, they guide us home. With our minds gathered as one, we send greetings and thanks to all the stars. Now our minds are one.
We gather our minds to greet and thank the enlightened teachers who have come to help throughout the ages. When we forget to live in harmony, They remind us of the way we were instructed to live as people. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to these caring teachers. Now our minds are one.
We now turn our thoughts to the Creator, or Great Spirit, and send greetings and thanks for all the gifts of creation. Everything we need to live a good life is here on Mother Earth. For all the love that is still around us, we gather our minds together as one and send our choicest words of greetings and thanks to the Creator. Now our minds are one.
We have now arrived at the place where we end our words. Of all the things we have names, it is not our intention to leave anything out. If something was forgotten, we leave it to each individual to send such greetings and thanks in their own way. And now our minds are one.
Here comes the mother.
Now we come to the time of mindful sharing. And this is a time where if something came up in the reading or something comes up for you for the end of one year and the beginning of another year, feel free to share it. And it's a time of deep listening and loving speech. It's not a discussion. We don't say, oh, I agree with Jimmy, or even worse, I certainly don't agree with Philip. So it's a time for everyone to feel absolutely safe and to say what they think. And usually we bow in just so that we know who's going to speak. And when we finish, we bow out. And we leave a breath or two between each sharing, because we don't want people to feel like we're just waiting till it gets done so I can say my thing. So that's what we do. And we will bring a mic. And if you're able, when you finish your sharing and you see somebody else is sharing, you could walk over to them, or Ben or I'll come get the mics, because we are on live stream too, so people at home can be with us.
We do this during the weekly meditation, but we don't use microphones then. Microphones are a gift. It means that we must take a pause while the microphone is being passed, so I appreciate it.
And in this circle, silence is good too. Time for reflection.
Been in this building for a year and a half or so, a lot shorter than many of you. But today was the first time that I just thought about the hundreds, if not thousands, of people that have walked through those aisles and sat in those pews. And it's just sort of this welcoming, opening thought of what this space has meant to so many people, and I appreciate that I get an opportunity to appreciate it as well.
I give thanks for the way that the sunlight sparkled and played around in the church.
Hold it like a ice
Oh,
cream
okay.
cone.
There we go.
Did everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, please start over.
Oh, okay. I give tremendous thanks for the way that the sunlight bounced around the main chapel, and it just gave me great joy and a feeling of spiritual belonging. And unlike Patrick, this is my second time here. And I raised my daughter at First Parish in Concord. So she went through the whole RE program there, but I just moved to Lincoln and I feel so at home and very welcomed here. Thank you all.
In the spirit of our reading today by Reverend Kimmler, I would like to give thanks to the snow. The snow blankets our world in such a beautiful way. It brings a whole new look to my backyard. And it keeps the grass cozy. And I just feel, I always look forward to the first snowfall. And even though I had to clean off my car because I forgot to put it in the carport, it was actually a joy. The snow was so soft and light, and it felt like a privilege actually to clean my car. So I give thanks to the snow. May all our minds be one.
I give thanks. I was glad that I had the animal reading because there have been so many animals that come to visit me this time of year. Deer, and that's my sister and my late husband, and all of the deer come to visit me this time of year, and it's really wonderful. And lately, I'm trying to figure who this is, but it's a little fox that I just love. And I see him almost every night. I think he lives on my property. And I am just very grateful for him or her, and so I'm very grateful for this reading and to be here today. Unlike some of you, I've been here for like ever.
The reading about the son being the older brother. I've been thinking about my dad today. We're nearing the 5th year anniversary of his transition. And he was the older brother. He was the oldest of 6. And the prayer, linking the older brother to the son, reminded me of all the times he would stand in the back window and watch the sunset as a little moment of joy in his life. So that connection between the older brother and the son really spoke to me today.
We probably have time for just one more, and then we will do our metta practice.
I give thanks to the many people who have been my teachers, who have shared their truth with me throughout my life. Oftentimes, I didn't listen to them. Oftentimes, I refused to listen to them. But I have learned a lot from my fellow people.
So we have set aside a time for what we call a metta practice. Metta is a word that means loving kindness. And some people interpret it as an opportunity to offer prayer or merely to send good wishes.
Metta to my father-in-law in New Mexico, who is declining and probably transitioning soon.
My aunt, excuse me, my aunt about 5 days before Thanksgiving, her appendix ruptured. And we are so grateful that she's made a quick comeback. 90 years old. It's like, so just really grateful. My brother came in for Christmas, so it was just a real solid family gathering.
Thank you. Just to one dear to me, Marcia, who's having her 3rd bout with cancer, and may she be at peace and may all go as well as it can for her. And for all of the children in the world, may they be safe and free from harm, and those who wish to harm them, and their parents as well, especially in the Middle East. Thank you.
My thoughts go to my sister-in-law, who will probably spend her last Christmas with her family because has late-stage pancreatic cancer that has metastasized to her liver and her lungs, and she is just the most amazing person ever. Has really held our family together. It's going to be such a great loss when we lose her.
Probably have time for one more.
I'm just aware of the contrast between this beautiful, safe, warm space and the existence that many people are experiencing today in the world. Lives of fear, hunger, cold, and fear. May all beings be free from suffering.
And on behalf of Ben and me, we'd like to send metta to each one of you here for all that's in your hearts.
We'll finish with a short meditation, 3 or 4 minutes. And I'd like to share a guided meditation that I learned from a wise leader. I'm not even sure how to pronounce his last name, Avi Magadoff, I believe. And it goes like this. It begins, this is how you catch a monkey. Monkeys love peanuts. So you get a jar, a glass jar with a narrow neck, and put some peanuts in the jar. Monkeys love peanuts. So the monkey will reach into the jar and grab a big handful of peanuts. But now, with a fistful of peanuts, he can't withdraw his hand from the jar. This is actually how you catch a monkey. Breathing in, I am aware that wars and suffering are the result of our grasping. Breathing out, I am aware of our grasping. Breathing in, I'm aware of the many things I am trying to grasp. Breathing out, I relax my grip. Breathing in, I'm aware that deep down I believe that the things I am grasping will bring me satisfaction. Food, money, objects, experience, power over others. Breathing out, I loosen my grasp. Breathing in, I release my grasp. Breathing out, I withdraw my hand. At the sound of the first small bell, let us stand behind our chairs. At the second bell, let us bow to acknowledge this wonderful gathering of people, this wonderful space we find ourselves in, this wonderful world we find ourselves in. And at the third bell, let us bow to acknowledge all those gifts.
I'd like to thank each of you for coming today. It just was such a precious community to be together at the end of one year and the beginning of another year. And I loved all of our nature images. That was so wonderful. I want to give a special thanks to Tom, who just walked out of the room, because he is our refreshments person. So he brought us this lovely refreshments. And I would also like to thank Chris, who is in the back, who is powering us on live stream so people can watch us at home. But thanks, everyone. This has been such a wonderful, precious time together.
Thank you.
Thank you. But please stay and have some, what do we have, Tom?
Coffee cider cookies.
Coffee cider cookies, what could be better? Hallelujah.
And with my hat as a deacon on, I would invite you to partake of the church. It's a wonderful organization. You may think you know what it is, but it's so much more. Thank you.
Oh, and also, if anyone can be here on Tuesdays at 4 o'clock, we would love to have you sit with us, because we do this every Tuesday, and we're also on Zoom. Ben is our Zoom guru. So welcome. I think we can leave the chairs. You think anyone's got? Okay, we'll put the chairs along the side. So thank you.
That was kind of weird. I don't know my head, I'm too short.